she can do wonders when it comes to basketball. Proctor graduate Brianna Kiesel is on the line right now. Brianna, good morning.
Good morning.
So you're heading back to the WNBA. We heard big news going on right now.
Yeah, I'm going back to try for the Connecticut Sun this year, and we'll see what happens. Give it my best shot.
So, what do you think? I mean, it's awesome to be able to play the game that you love for a living, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I wake up every day; those aches and pains get easier when you go and do something that you love to do.
Yeah,
yeah. And she's young too. She talks about aches and pains. Oh my goodness, I can't. You're so young.
Well, how old are you now?
I'm getting ready to be 26.
Oh yeah, you're really old. Where do you get the energy? How do you pull this off? So talk about what it was like when. I mean, did you get the call? Did you initiate this? How did this all come to be?
No, I have an agent. So my agent, he asked me if I wanted to try out for the WNBA again. I said yes, and he put out some feelers and to reach back, and Connecticut Sun was one of the first people that did, so we went with that.
All right. So what is the process? So what's going to happen from here?
So on May 3rd, I go out to Connecticut. Training camp officially starts May 5th. It's about 2.5 weeks, and then by the middle of May, towards the end, the final roster will start, and the WNBA will begin.
All right. So, and this is a tryout, or you're under contract?
No, this is just a training camp contract.
Oh, a training camp contract. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, in the time you've been away from the WNBA, I'd have to imagine you were still playing. I know in some cases, matter of fact, there was just the story about Brianna Stewart, who was playing in Europe and hurt her Achilles. Have you still been active, and where have you been playing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I still play overseas. So this year I just finished playing in Poland, and last season I was in Sweden.
Oh, that's very cool.
So yeah, you've been playing. It's just
yes, I've been playing. I just haven't played in the WNBA.
It would be the coolest thing to be back in the WNBA and back in the States. You played for Pittsburgh before, right?
Yes.
What'd you think of Pittsburgh as a town?
I mean, I love Pittsburgh. I mean, to this day, people ask me, I'm a proud Pitt alum. I'm like, I still bleed that blue and gold. Like, I love Pittsburgh. I love Oakland. I love everything that the university stands for.
Yeah.
And I think that it has, the women's program is on up and coming right now.
Is there somebody at Proctor that you talk about that inspired you?
I mean, I would say, playing varsity in 8th grade, playing with all those people like Eric Austin, Deshauna Pierce, like they put that competition, because every time we went out there, it was always a battle. And then, Coach Savage and Coach Prada and my dad, my mom, those people just constantly being in my corner, and made everything so much easier, because it's a hard transition to go from high school to college and college to the pros, because it's completely different.
Right. You
go from being someone who was looked to as a go-to player to having to re-earn your stripes all over again.
Yeah. That's but when you're so now you're playing in Europe and you have this opportunity, it's got to be something that you can taste and you really, really want. So and that a lot of times when you say you get up and you have the aches and pains, it's the inspiration that this gives you that really allows you to rise to the occasion.
Oh, absolutely. I feel blessed every day to be able to do something that I love to do, because a lot of people wish that they could do something that they love, and I actually am doing it. So I always feel blessed to have the opportunity to do something and play a sport that I absolutely love. It's given me a lot of opportunities, and I would have never thought in a million years that I'd be almost 26 trying out for WNBA again. I would never be able to call that.
How are your, you had great stats when you played in the WNBA. How are your stats playing in Europe, and how do you think you performed over there? And is it that performance that's given you this opportunity?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think going into this year, I had a pretty solid year. I was like one vote shy of the MVP in the Polish League, which is a very, very good league. I was able to get one of the top 5 players in Poland in the Polish League. So, it was a good year. It was, it was fun. I love my teammates. We fell short to the number 1 team in the playoffs, but we competed every game, and, that gave me a lot of confidence to maybe try out the WNBA again.
Yeah.
And the exciting thing, too, this year, Brianna, is that I just saw recently that CBS Sports signed a big deal with the WNBA.
I just read that as well. Yeah, I mean, it's great for the WNBA, just becoming more popular.
Yeah.
And getting more people to watch it and view it, because it is really good basketball. Yeah, if it is only 144 women that could play in the league, that is it. That's 144 of the best players in the world.
Yeah, that's really, really huge. And speaking
awesome.
of the players, best players in the world, how do the Poles, people in Poland, how do they? What's the response that you get when it comes to an American playing there? How do they respond to Americans?
Well, it depends, because some Americans have, a bad rep of, not being coachable or having a bad attitude or something like that. But there's a lot of us Americans that go over there, like myself, my teammate, a lot of the players that were there, that the Polish people love us.
Yeah.
We give them a lot of respect. We say hi. We can't really have a conversation because no one really knows what they're saying. But, you try to pick up a couple of Polish words throughout the time there, and you just try to, because they try to speak English, so you try to speak a little Polish, try to speak a little English, and that's kind of how you build a really good rapport. You
got to learn the bad words, because then you know if they're really saying something crappy about you.
Or if you want to talk smack on the court, too.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Listen,
I don't know any bad Polish words, but Manaski does. He's Polish.
Yes.
He could fill you in.
Listen, when you come back to Utica, you and I will grab lunch. I'll get Baci Lydia, who does the Polonaise show here on Sunday mornings. And
go to Tuesday's pierogi.
You're going to be taking a trip to the gutter. This is going to be awesome. All right, Brianna. Listen, congratulations on the opportunity. And it starts next Sunday, a week from this Sunday, at the tryout camp, and we'll be following. And we hope
good luck.
We hope to talk to you again, and we really, really, we know you're going to make it.
Keep us posted.
All right.
Thank you very much. We'll do.
All right. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
All right. That's Brianna Kiesel, and a Proctor grad, and I think she was one player away from being MVP over there, and had an awesome season.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, she's playing some really good ball right now. She's got a real great shot of making the team here.
And Baci Lydia, as I mentioned, she could teach you the language. But Baci Lydia, if you ever saw her on the Christmas show, she can box out, too.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get near the tomato pie when she's over there. She doesn't let you get near it.
If she wants mic time, she will. Yeah, man, it's something.